Good afternoon, traders. It is Thursday, June 18, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Today was an unbelievably boring and unproductive day for us. Um, we the Dow ended up. You can see here it opened down, and then it rallied to slightly positive, and then it was pretty much negative all day long, and it did rally a little bit on that last 15-minute bar, ended up closing down 40. So that is to say the Dow moved sideways today and didn't go anywhere. We had only four positions coming in. We closed those out with negative $2,800. We got into 8 new positions today, 3 positive, 5 negative, and we're carrying negative $3,100 into tomorrow. So that is truly a nothing day, and I have absolutely nothing to show you. I don't have any stocks that lost a lot of money. I don't have any stocks that made a lot of money. So there's just nothing to show. Um, I'll take this hiatus and significant market activity to just make a couple comments. First of all, we've been spoiled by many weeks of very volatile moves, which have, for the most part, been very profitable for us. So we get back into this mode of not too much is happening. It's kind of demoralizing. And if I had to go through a month of days like today, even though that would not necessarily cause us a lot of a loss in money, it would demoralize me because I like it when markets are exciting. But I can guarantee you it's not going to do that. Um, Today's types of action, we have a pretty tight range in everything. And what can happen, and I'm not saying I know what's going to happen tomorrow. It's Freaky Friday, and you never know what's going to happen on Freaky Friday. But if we get a big move tomorrow, either up or down, we're going to get into a pile of positions. I would speculate 20 or more stocks we would get into if there is any kind of significant uh, move in the Dow tomorrow. Say a move of 300 or 400 points, yeah, we're going to be in the 20 or 25 positions. That doesn't mean that we're going to make money because it's gets very tricky because you end up holding 20 or 25 positions over the weekend, and whether you make money on those is going to depend on the kind of follow through you're going to get on Monday. And when you have an intervening weekend where anything can happen in the news, this is touch and go. But we trade and we just follow the system. That's what I do, and on balance, that works out over time. And I'm not saying we're going to have any big move tomorrow. I have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm just saying we're coming out of a low volatility congested area today, and that can produce a lot of trades if it's followed by a day of high volatility. Uh, the second thing I would like to say is, in terms of our overall performance, this June has been unbelievable. I have just finished the spreadsheet, looked at it. If you can believe it, right now, as things stand right now, on the 18th of June, we have made over $250,000 in profit in the month of June. And keep in mind, that's in spite of that horrible day we had when I dropped over $300,000 in profits. That's not a monetary loss. It's just a loss in paper profits that we had because of that deal with bankruptcy in Chesapeake Energy Corporation. So, in spite of dropping over $300,000 in profits overnight, we're still up over $250,000 for June. So, if we just coasted, and keep in mind, we started out the year with about $500,000 in cash, $250,000 in a single month. That's a lot of money considering this our starting account balance. So we're doing great, and if we just coasted to the end of the month, we would have a fabulous month. But we won't coast. I guarantee you that this kind of very quiet, uneventful type of day that we had today, we're not going to keep. That's not going to keep repeating it. Something big will happen. It always does. Anyway, that's about all I have to say about today's market. You guys have a great evening, and I will be back here tomorrow on Freaky Friday.